welcome to Multi-Poptural, multimedia, multicultural, and pop culture as fuck. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, as well as SoundCloud at Multi-Poptural. Don't forget the show is rated R for strong, shitty language, as well as some spoilers! Welcome to episode 2, part 2 of Multi-Poptural. Today we're going to be covering a little movie that came out last week, Avengers 3 Infinity War. Before we get into that, though, we definitely want to thank you for checking out our first 2 episodes on Walking Dead as well as Ready Player One. And we do want to give a big thanks to this beautiful podcast studio that we're in, Press Play Studios, and of course our sound engineer over here, Robert. Did a fantastic job of making us sound like professionals on our first podcast ever. So,
and he's sexy.
Yeah, and he looked good too.
Goddamn.
Professional's a stretch.
Very good point.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jordan Brown, a.k.a. Doo-Doo Brown, a.k.a. Dirty Deadpool, a.k.a. USDA Fresh Meat, a.k.a. Eagles Nation All Day Bleed Green.
Bird Gang.
Bird Gang.
Oh, my God.
Bird Gang, boy. Hey, better than Cleveland, am I right?
Painful for the Cleveland guy.
Who isn't?
Yeah, exactly. I'm your guy for everything video games, heavy metal music.
Hey, it's Jerry.
Pretty cool, huh, Morty? Oh,
I thought it was cool.
I don't give a what you think, Jerry.
A.K.A. Don, a.k.a. J-Don, a.k.a. J-Don Draper. I'm the comic nerd over here at Multi-Poptural.
I'm Ryan Saba. For all my Xbox fans out there, you can find me on PUBG as Mr. Sabatooth. I'm often referred to as Captain Cleveland. I am the resident Browns loyalist, Chief Wahoo defender, and LeBron James lover. And for all my Toronto Raptors fans out there, the real king of the North. Cleveland! This is for you!
Hey everybody, this is Brian.
No! God, please, no! No!
A.K.A. El Nino, A.K.A. Behern, A.K.A. Puerto Rican Poppy, or as Jordan likes to call me, the tiny, what was it?
Little baby, sexy little baby bear.
Sexy little baby bear.
You sexy little baby bear.
No gamer tags because I pretty much use my Xbox One for Netflix and Hulu only.
Want to take the opportunity to shout out one of our sponsors, Jeff Beal, who specializes in consulting, design, and project management of any project, specializing in automation systems. For Jeff, guys, no job is too big or too small. Find Jeff on Instagram at GEOFF_pronounced_JEFF.
It's time for us to get into some predictions for the yet-to-be-titled Avengers 4. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and start off with a little fun fact. The Russo brothers...
Cleveland! This is for you!
From Cleveland.
Cleveland's own.
You're only going to get some of these sound
Anthony
clips.
and Joe Russo.
Have confirmed that Gamora was in the Soul Stone, and that's where they met after he snapped his fingers. So when she talks to him and she's like, did you get what you want?
Right.
So that's interesting to see. And to me, that's where I think everybody's gone. You know, into the Soul, what is it?
At least
Soul
the Ash
World,
people.
or,
Soul World.
Soul World. And, you know, it's going to be fun to see kind of how they interact together. Because apparently it's also, you know, in the comics at least, it's a peaceful place to where everybody gets along. There's no violence or whatnot. It's kind of like limbo or purgatory, I guess you could
like
say.
a little pocket dimension. And
right.
Everything seems cool there.
Right. So, I mean, you know, obviously I think Ant-Man and Hawkeye will make an appearance in this one.
They have
you
to.
know, also some questions I have, too, with the Asgardian ship, and I should have brought this up earlier. Where was the Valkyrie chick and then the Rock dude?
She said they confirmed that, or at least with Valkyrie, not with...
After the fact. They didn't really even touch on it in the movie.
No, not at all. But, like, now we know that...
the chick from Westworld, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Valkyrie
Tessa
got
Thompson.
off on an escape pod. She was guarding... heavy quotation marks. She was guarding some of the Asgardians, so they got off on an escape pod. But no word on funny little Australian Blue Rock man.
Right. Who was the director of
Korg.
the movie?
Yeah.
Well,
Korg.
it's safe to
Korg,
assume
yeah.
that Korg and Meek went with Valkyrie with the survivors.
Yeah, because I want them to come back. I'm like, come on.
You
Korg is
can't get rid of Korg.
No.
Korg is a
not at
very
all.
fast fan favorite.
Yes,
I mean,
easily.
And they're
easily.
already-
I need to see him and then
His own
Ant-Man's
movie.
boy. No, but who's Ant-Man's boy? The Hispanic dude that was in Crash and
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
else. Those two
The one that
interacting.
tells the story?
Yes,
Yeah.
I need to see those two interact
Yeah.
at some point in time. Marvel, if you're listening, make this happen. They don't need their own movie, but those two need to have some kind of an interaction.
I know this is only our 3rd episode, but
They're not listening.
Marvel, if you're listening.
They're not listening.
Yeah, and Ellen, we want to be on the show too. So Ellen, if you're listening, put us on.
For me, in terms of sort of predictions, I mean, I don't know if this is necessarily more of a prediction, but just sort of just a general commentary. This is the way it had to happen for
Yup.
them to win.
Yep.
Right.
You know, Strange talked about there's 14,605 scenarios.
14 million.
14 million, excuse me, and there was one. And as he's about to turn to dust, he looks at Tony and said, "Tony, there was no other way." And I think
Essentially sacrificing
I
himself.
think that was significant. So for me, you know, I mean, ultimately, I think this is the one scenario
Well, I mean,
that had to happen
especially
for them to
because
win.
especially because he even said to Spider-Man and Tony Stark, he said, I don't know why I used fake and real names there intercollectively, but
We're using our
we're using our fake names now.
Peter and Tony.
So he told them, Jesus Christ, he told them, if it ever comes down to you or the stone, don't think I'd hesitate for a second
Right.
to choose a stone. And then he chose the stone.
Yeah.
To
Right.
spare him from a very mortal wound.
Yeah. So that's sort of my one thing for the next movie.
Go ahead,
This is
Dana.
the way it had to happen.
Well, mine
Jerry.
deals. It deals with
Jerry.
the. I don't give a. I love that clip, by the way.
I do. I do.
No, my as far as moving into Avengers 4, there's no better preview than that post-credit scene.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
I
takes
agree.
place right before the big snap of the fingers. You see Maria Hill. You see Nick Fury. They're somebody wrecks in front of them, and they stop, and then they get out, and then Maria Hill flakes away, and then Nick Fury feels something going on. He starts running, and then he breaks out that old ass '90s like beeper,
I think that's the
I'm
one
pretty sure I
had.
had the same one.
The Motorola.
yeah,
Yep.
which makes sense because the
Product
Captain
placement.
Marvel movie will take place in the '90s, so it does make sense that she gave him whatever the highest level of technology at the time
That's a good point.
to get up with her.
Just like
But-
the flip phone.
Yeah, exactly. The cap phone. But yeah, the post credit scene it beefed up Captain Marvel, or interest in Captain Marvel. That movie is going to be intense. It's going to be in the 90s, but it's going to have to do with the Kree-Skrull War. That's where she's been this whole time.
Right.
And finally, shit has hit the fan enough that Nick Fury has made that 911 page.
Right. I didn't need you during the first two Avengers,
No.
but I need your ass now.
Ultron was a little bitch. We can take care of that. All right, so I think it's going to go into. I hope the movie is going to go into the new Avengers, the fourth one. I think it's going to be since the only people that are left after the snap are the original Avengers,
right.
The old school people.
plus or
Right.
minus a couple. But I mean, it's going to highlight them before they go out, and they're going to sacrifice themselves to bring back everyone else.
Right.
And then those people are going to become the mantle of Iron Man, Captain America, but probably not the Hulk, but because he hasn't even had his own.
Well, there are multiple Hulks.
Yeah, but man, not by the same person.
They might elevate She-Hulk, and she could be.
I would like that.
on the
I
team.
would honestly, or the
in the Hulk role.
I would like that. I would absolutely like that. But like I said, either that. That's my first thought. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah.
But a friend told me, Cohiba, you know Justin Cohiba, Cobia. Sorry.
Shout out.
Cohiba. You sickly looking cuck.
I don't know if that was a shout out or not. Cohiba, get better.
Lift a weight besides a hot dog. No, that didn't make sense.
No, not at all.
What was I saying? Cohiba said he mentioned, not very eloquently, but he mentioned that he thinks that this is going to explain the multiverse, and that the people who are dead are just going to stay dead, but they're going to be alternate universes where their next movies are going to
Okay.
come into play.
Okay.
It's not a bad.
Which, at least that's what he was really drunk when he was talking to me. I mean,
Shocking.
I mean, I'm a bartender, and he is a bar patron / person who works at the bar that I also work, and when he gets drunk,
Off duty, by the way. Just want to throw that out there.
oh, yes, officer, off duty. His thoughts don't match what he means, and that's just what I took from it. And when I actually sat down and thought about it, I was like, you know what? I would kind of like that, because then everyone that's really upset about the movie, about it being, oh, well, we knew it was going to happen. We know that their movies are coming out in the future, so we know that it's not going to stay permanent.
Right.
I would like that if that were their permanent way of no, fuck you, T'Challa's dead. Like, Black Panther wasn't that great to us.
Sure, he can then elevate
Even though it
up to
was.
the role. Then maybe.
I love that movie. I don't know if you guys noticed.
No, not at all.
Wakanda forever.
One final thought on that. I was telling you guys earlier, so when I saw it again, there was a lot of people, obviously, that they just went to see it because they know this is the biggest thing ever. They have no idea about half the movies, haven't seen anything, and a lot of them have only seen, or one of the very few ones they saw were Black Panther. And at the very end, so many people were so fucking angry.
That was a
they were
huge
like,
gasp.
holy shit, this dude, he just had one of the biggest fucking selling movies of all time. This shit just came out, now they're going to fucking kill him. I mean, everybody was going
got a little intense.
ballistic about this, and I just sat there quiet like, I'm pretty sure he's coming back, but I mean,
it's-
people were mad. And then there was one lady in front of me, she's like, well, I guess I got to watch the other 18 fucking Marvel movies now. It's
good
like,
idea.
well, that usually helps.
That might help.
Or read an article.
You don't go into the last one thinking like,
Right.
oh, cool.
You don't watch Matrix 3 without seeing Matrix 1 and 2.
God, that would ruin your day.
Oh my God, that would drive a man mad or woman.
We do have both listeners.
We want to take the opportunity to shout out one of our sponsors, Gate City Growlers. They have 20 taps. They specialize in small North Carolina breweries and specialty craft beers. Working with the little guys since 2015, guys. Please stay local. Take care of the local shops.
All wrong.
Yeah.
we knocked the mic over or something. Then
Drill, Jordan.
The thing was caught around my foot, and I didn't see it because I've been drinking.
Good. Excellent.
Alcohol.
So one of the things
Very honest.
that came up in that was this whole concept of marry, fuck, kill. Why don't we
FMK.
do our own
Yes.
little marry, fuck, kill?
Oh,
and
Jesus.
I think I will go first.
Well, first of all, we came up with our little own. I almost did it again. Goddamn.
Stop knocking over the
Almost
mic.
knocked the mic over. So we came up with. There are four of us here, obviously, and
Well, 5. Don't forget
of
about
course,
Robert.
Robert is here.
Robert's getting mad love this
Robert's
episode.
the star of the show.
I came up with my list of fuck, marry, kill for Jadon.
Yes.
Jadon came up with a list for me.
Yes.
Seba.
Yes.
You came up with a list
For Brian.
for Brian Hernandez,
Poppy.
aka Cuban Poppy.
You don't have to government name me. I
Baby
mean, I
Bear.
only said Behern and Brian. I mean,
All right, well,
you don't
I'm
have to
sorry.
throw all my business out there. You want to throw my social out there, too?
You're right. People are definitely going to come and looking for you after this.
I'm the only Brian Hernandez on the planet.
On the planet. On the planet.
I don't want this identity.
The born identity. Jesus Christ.
You want
Jesus Christ,
You
it's
want to
Jason
hit? You
Bourne.
want to hit Jadon first?
I'll hit Jadon
Yeah.
first. So hold on, no. You know
Take
what?
that.
No, I don't.
You gonna take that
because
dick?
I think I did something different than all of you did.
All right, so
All right,
I'll go first.
All right.
Yeah, great.
Saber.
Be heard.
Awesome.
Marry, fuck, kill.
MFK hashtag
Spider-Man, aka Spider-Boy.
Spider Boy.
I got some popsicles in my cellar.
Bruce Banner, the
Oh,
Hulk,
Jesus.
Come get
or Doctor Strange's boy Wong.
You didn't give me a single fucking chick. It's got to be all dudes.
You don't like chicks.
You got dudes.
Oh, my Lord.
Live with it.
So Wong, Bruce Banner, or Spider-Man?
Spider-Boy.
Hint.
Spider-Boy.
Not the Hulk. Bruce Banner.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and kill Spider-Boy because I don't want to look like a pedophile at all whatsoever.
Good call.
You're heartless.
So
call.
that's he's done.
What about Mr. Stark? I don't want to go.
Yeah.
He stole that
I
from
did
Doctor
tear up.
Who.
I did
Mr.
tear
Stark,
up.
I don't want to go
I
on
did
your
tear up there,
face. I'm sorry.
Marry and fuck between Bruce Banner and Wong. Wow. I mean, the opportunities are endless. I at least gave you a fucking chick to choose from
That
in
was
this.
your mistake.
Yeah, but Wong has a very good sense of humor.
All right, I am going to go with
he'd be good
marry
to-
Bruce Banner and fuck Wong. There's no explanation. I mean, that's literally what I have left. So I don't need to theorize any of this at all whatsoever. So that's it.
You could have intelligent conversation with
True.
Bruce Banner because
Very
he's
true.
a scientist.
He is
And
smart.
I'm
He's
sure,
got money.
I'm sure Wong is very fat and cuddly to sleep with.
There you go.
He provides warmth.
There you
You
go.
wouldn't have
I
to
thought
cu-
this was
He's
cuddle,
he's
marry, kill.
He's a tenderoni.
No,
yeah,
it's
if it's called
called
marry, kill.
marry, kill.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's going to be over
You
quickly.
want to do Jerry? Or you want him to come back at me? Your
I
call.
want him to come back at you.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. We're gonna let you guys go ahead and do your
I'll-
thing because
I'll
I need to
throw
come
mine
back
out.
with him with some like raw shit.
He's got to mix.
Yeah, I got to redo my three here.
All right, and this is. Let me clarify. This is not just from Infinity War. This is from the entire MCU, right?
I like it.
MCU.
Okay. Okay. So, Jordan, MFK, Happy Hogan, Ego the Living Planet,
Woo!
in the planet form, not the human form,
Damn it!
and
The brain.
or Shuri. Bear in mind she's 17 years old.
All right.
God damn it!
I don't know why you're looking at your non-existent
Come on,
notes,
dude.
by the way.
I am
Yeah, there's
I'm
nothing.
honestly just looking down in shame right now because of my answers that have already formed in my brain.
Yeah.
All right, so marry, fuck, kill. I would. Oh my god.
It can't be. It's not worse than mine. So just go.
Okay. Yes, it is. I would marry Ego the Living Planet because that's a sweet ride
Yeah.
Especially if he was into you.
to have for the rest of my life.
All right.
And his planet looked like a bunch of kind bud. I mean, let's face
Yeah,
it. I mean,
true.
come on.
I would kill Happy
Oh.
just because I wouldn't really feel bad about it. You know what I mean?
Man,
I mean,
he directed Iron Man.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, he did.
Happy didn't.
Happy
John
did not.
Favreau did.
John Favreau did.
One
True.
of the same.
John Favreau did not. Happy.
Who
You know,
you fucking?
Well, no, he did.
he was just kind of like egocentric, or like eccentric, like yeah. Like
Was he?
bring me the box. Happy. He threw the box on him when the whip guy was around.
Who you fucking?
And I would fuck the 17-year-old because
My man.
Oh, he took the bait.
you know what?
Literally.
The jail bait. Yeah.
Barely.
And this is when we lose all our female subscribers.
Yep.
No. Okay. First and foremost. Actually, this is at the end. So last and
Last.
for last.
foreskin.
Last and last most. You know, in Wakanda, who knows what the legal age is?
Touche. All right. I'm ready.
All right,
Might be
let's
like
go.
Alabama.
Oh, God.
All right, Saba's turn now.
right.
Captain fucking Cleveland over here.
All right.
I was gonna do your little nickname you wanted from fucking Black Panther, but that's not gonna happen. So, marry, fuck, kill.
All right.
We're gonna go with Captain America, Groot, or Rocket the Raccoon.
You didn't give him any fucking
All right.
females either.
He didn't give me any, so I switched the fucking sheet up.
So,
I like it.
first of all, I fucked the shit out of Captain America. So, I don't know if you heard my favorite parts of Infinity War, but the smoldering cap, I fucked the shit out of Captain America.
He only does what's right. So
You
he
can
waits
find
till
him on
marriage.
Grindr. It's at Sabatooth.Grindr.
I am
Super Soldier Serum.
I am killing Groot because he is teenage Groot now, and he's a little asshole in this
He
last
really
movie.
is.
Yeah.
He really
He
is a little
shit.
shithead.
So
He is.
I'm killing that
Next to
motherfucker.
Falcon.
And I'm going to go ahead and marry the rabbit.
Yes.
You're marrying the Al Bundy of the group. I actually like that.
You
I
are the
respect
rabbit.
the shit out of that.
He's probably the captain.
Thank you.
He's probably the
Thank
captain.
you, gentlemen.
Cleveland.
Thank you, Rabbit.
He's probably the captain Cleveland. How's it gonna feel having two rabbits or two captains in your bed?
It's going to be a problem.
You're just gonna have to learn to take it. All right, Jadon. I feel like I did something different because I gave you all females.
Yes!
Oh!
So I have
Way to kill the bit.
well, fuck you, dude. But I with a twist. So I gave you
twist.
Proxima Midnight,
Nice.
The child of Thanos, the female one.
I'm going to
With
say
the
fuck.
with the blue stripe. On
Yeah,
her chin.
and the horns out of her eyebrow,
she's kinda
the
cute.
eyebrow horns.
Yeah.
She's kind of cute.
She's like a sexy cosplay character.
Like would do. Mantis, everyone's
Definitely
favorite
kill.
Avenger
God.
or Guardian. And Ultron as a female.
Let's see. I would kill this female Ultron bot you've just created. Let's just go ahead and
Immediately.
Kill her. Let's just go ahead and kill her
I
right
would
now.
have still killed Mantis.
I actually agree with
I would
that.
have fucked the robot. I'm not.
You know what? I would marry Mantis because she's adorable.
She's a
There you go.
And I would give it to Proxima Midnight because, let's face it, she can definitely take it. If you
She can take the J-Don.
Insert sound clip now, and it's going to be, you going to take it? You going to take that dick?
How do you like my erection selection?
Yes. We're definitely inserting that.
I bet he's inserting that.
I'd like to take the opportunity to shout out another one of our sponsors, Bull's Tavern, located in downtown Winston-Salem. They have 24 taps, classic cocktail lists, and great bourbon selections. Live music, 4 nights a week, and Sunday Fun Day home spot with Bloody Mary and Mimosa Bar. Guys, check out Bull's Tavern in Winston.
Thank you for listening to episode 2, part 2. Make sure you're following us on social media. It is at MultiPopsural on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as SoundCloud.